So Mara Jade in live action just keeps popping up lately.
Jesus,
over and over, and it just is it really real? Is it something that is really being considered?
Or is this just floating a balloon to see how everybody reacts? And so we heard from
And we just came across the
Overlord DVD.
Yeah, Overlord.
All hail Doomcock.
He's asking the question: is Disney addicted to angering? And in this video, he
lays out some stuff that his people in Hollywood have been telling him.
Some of his sources, yes, and there's even been a name been floating around.
Who's going to play Mara Jade?
Zendaya?
Yeah. What
really?
The actual fuck?
Really?
Really?
Oh my god.
That is the worst idea ever. You might as well fucking slap a fucking wig on fucking Magic Cowboy and have him fucking play it, which he would love.
I mean, nothing against her as an actress.
Oh no, I'm actually...
Yeah,
no. She is not good as an actress. But she is connected to Weinstein anyway.
She's not suited to that role. And as shallow as that may sound, it's the fucking truth, man. It's the reality. I'm an actor myself, man. I would never see myself playing something that I was not suited to doing, like physically. Like, I'm 6'3", man. Do you think I'd play something that some 98-pound weakling that's like 5'10"? No, that would not be suited. I would not be suited to playing that, and I would not take it personally that I was not.
And Disney is racist because they want to get rid of gingers. She already replaced...
something about that too, because Ariel...
Yeah,
he used different other examples.
Yeah, but she already replaced Mary Jane as one ginger.
Okay, so on that one, there's a technicality there. She's not really playing Mary Jane Watson. She's MJ, but it's not Mary Jane Watson. It's a different character. So that one you can give it a pass to.
No pass.
But she is replacing Mary Jane Watson, who was the voluptuous redhead.
White woman. Redhead. So here's another voluptuous redhead.
I mean, that'd be like having Rachel Zegler play Jean Grey. Right? No.
What's a Zell Witcher anyway?
Right. I mean, because that's in the news too, the whole Snow White thing. But I mean, it'd be like, having somebody like that, not to pick on Rachel specifically.
I'll pick on her.
It's just an example.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Right. And it'd be like,
That is the most Tropic Thunder thing I've heard all week. And it's already Wednesday, so.
And then, there's a lot of speculation about how they would bring her into this franchise that they've been building.
De-aging everybody or
recasting.
And then they're like, oh, well, they could just have the Ahsoka group and her involved. And that's because that's one of the things that they floated a long time ago is to have Rebels and Ahsoka.
Oh, God.
And that's what it looks like what they're going towards.
So what we're going to get is Ahsoka Tano, Sabine.
Again.
No.
Eric, we're getting Wish Star Wars.
No, and
we're getting Wish Star Wars.
What's her name? The
Twi'lek?
The Twi'lek, yeah.
I don't know.
Syndulla.
Hera.
Hera. So we'll have Ahsoka, Sabine, Hera, and now Mara Jade in a total fucking girl boss thing.
Well, they're trying to get the lesbian crowd into the movies.
Well, they're not. That's not how you do it.
No.
Lesbians are not crazy about the girl bosses as much as anybody else.
Right?
I mean, no. No.
So
it's.
So I loved your reaction when he first said it. You're like, what? You're like, no. Yeah, it is straight up.
And I mean,
Tropic Thunder.
It pretty much, made sense to me what his title was.
Oh yeah.
Is Disney addicted to angering?
Yeah.
Because that's just going to do nothing but piss people off, man.
Yeah, and for what purpose? What?
And to what end? Yes.
You've already destroyed Star Wars. Destroyed it.
So you want to bring in one of the most anticipated and most requested EU characters into the franchise, into live action, and then fuck it up like that. It's almost like they're doing it on purpose.
They are. The Magic Cowboys are probably rubbing that clit something fierce of his.
I swear to God, man.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And there's really
is there
very little.
Is there an artistic reason for it?
No, there's only a capitalistic reason for it.
A supposed capitalistic reason, thinking that.
Oh no, on their end,
yeah,
it's something that hopefully that they can capitalize on.
Well, it's
a capitalistic reason. It's not. It's not a creative or artistic anything. It's desperation. It's smacks of desperation, and oh my God, it just
his mind is blown. Just what the fuck, right?
Not that I would not dig seeing Amara Jade in live action if it was done well and
the right person
and the right person playing it. Karen Gillan for one.
Yeah,
I mean, she'd be perfect.
Gotcha.
But and the thing about the gingers too, that Ariel and Mary Jane and
Starfire and also they had a whole list and just like
even Starfire, who's not really a ginger, but they use her as an example because it was a race swap.
Yeah,
which you can take with a grain of salt because Starfire is not human, so how could she be racial? But it was, and I didn't hate the girl that played it. I just hated the way it was treated. It was not her fault. I'm not blaming the actress. She was perfectly good at what she did. It was just what she did was what she was written and directed to do, which was just fucking stupid. Titans was god awful. One of the worst things I've ever seen. Wow. Live action. And I suffered through 3 seasons of it. Started season 4 and I got through like 2, maybe 3 episodes and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. Fuck this.
Wow. So, this is going to be great. This is going to work out fantastic. You guys are just haters. That's what it is. You're all racist.
Oh, no, I'm not a hater at all.
Then you're a racist or a sexist or something like that.
It seems to me the people in charge, the powers that be, whatever you want to call it, up there calling the shots are the haters, and they're trying to ruin everything because they hated in the first place.
They're the nerds that nerds picked on.
Or they just don't know what the fuck they're doing with it.
They're the dweebs and circus geeks, right?
No, the dweebs and circus geeks would be doing a better job than them.
Really?
They're the fucking clueless, they just don't get it. And
you see, they slap a label on it and it'll sell, right?
Yeah, put a brand name on it. That's it. I mean, that's the way it is in the industry in general these days. If it's not based on something or a remake of something else, they don't want to touch it.
We don't want that.
I mean, what really truly original thing have you seen? And even Nosferatu, which was as good as it was, was still a remake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't have been made. If you don't call it Harry Potter or Star Wars or, something familiar that you've heard of that's based on something else or a remake of something else.
Oh God, there's another Jurassic Park movie coming out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, seriously?
Right?
That was amazing. I was like, really? They didn't kill that one yet?
Right.
That's another thing I want to see extinct. I mean, the first Jurassic Park was fun because when the kids were climbing the fence, the power went back on. I'm like, yeah, fried the kids. No, they stayed alive.
No, but that was a good shot, though, right?
Yeah.
They fell off. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude. I bet even Jurassic Park was based on the book, but still, it was an original movie that wasn't like... And it was, the premier CG thing, that first look at what CG could really be capable of.
Yeah.
And it was primitive at the time. And you look at it, it still stands today, man.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was cool.
So, speaking of old white...
of them? Nah.
Speaking of old white dinosaurs, Disney. Yeah. Go ahead, Disney, do it. Because I ain't going to see it. That's the worst idea ever. And you've had a lot of bad ideas. This is actually worse than The Acolyte, I think, in scale of ideas.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's right up there with putting JJ in charge of the sequel trilogy.
It's
that much of a bag of shit.
I mean, And what I'm getting out of it is that it just seems like whoever is the ones who are starting to think about bringing this character into the franchise have no idea who the fuck she really is. They just know this name has been dropped by fans. And, oh, Mara Jade, Mara Jade, Mara Jade. Oh, Coach said we'll give him a Mara Jade, whoever the fuck that is, and they have no idea who.
Or they'll have some pool boy assistant look it up on
Wikipedia.
Yeah, and then okay, well yeah,
that's who this is. Okay, well we'll just change it
into
what we want it to be.
That's what they've done with everything.
We're not going to just take this and put... Oh, no, because that won't fit our storytelling needs, and we're going to have to make these judicious changes.
Our storytelling needs? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I'm just saying. So...
No, storytelling needs is legit if you're telling a good story.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big qualifier. If.
You know, a lot of the things that intertwined in the early MCU stuff. There were a lot of judicious liberties taken and changes made to fit their storytelling needs to tell the story they were telling.
But
so
it worked.
And it worked at the time.
Yeah.
And then they got so far removed from their source material that it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Daredevil notwithstanding, we'll see how it all plays out. It's only 4 episodes in, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But oh God.
Just know.
I
know.
I don't picture it. And I'm a pretty fucking creative guy. I can come up with a way to put anything into anything. In context like that and make it make sense. Mara Jade doesn't make sense in the current live action streaming
idea of
franchise continuity.
Zendaya.
No. And having to be, oh God, no. No. That is worst idea ever.
And that's saying something given what Disney's done to Star Wars.
Yeah, that is saying something. Worst idea.
Yeah.
Even worse than Leslie Headland do The Acolyte. Because it was not a bad idea. It was just so poorly underdeveloped and badly written, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't a good end product. It wasn't a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is as bad an idea as Superman and Batman: Dawn of Justice.
Ouch.
That should never have been made either.
Ouch.
And that was probably the number one stupidest idea I think I've ever heard about in film and whatever. The Dawn of Justice was just a bad idea from day one, and this Mara Jade is starting to smack of a bad idea from day one.
Sounds worse.
No, I can't even picture Mara Jade in this streaming reality.
Tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe.